Alright, we are starting the next Let's Play. This time we're doing Darkwing Duck for the NES, done by Capcom, and it is a very good game, and at the beginning of the game you were briefed by Jay Gander Hooter, and I'm not going to read this, I'll just let you guys read it, because I have a lot to talk about, and these stages are very short. For those of you that don't know, this game is based off of an animated series that aired in the first half of the 1990s during the Disney Afternoon animation block, which was awesome back then. I miss it. This game brings back a lot of memories, and when I was thinking about this game, I really was surprised at how much I remembered about this show. Let's see, in Launchpad, he briefs you on the stages and lets you know who you're going to go up against, and you can pick which one you want to fight, which villain you want to fight, and you only get 3 stages at a time, and after you clear those, a few new ones open up. And we'll start off here with this stage against Quackerjack, who was one of my more favorite villains from the series, and he's trying to destroy the bridge over here. We're gonna stop him. These stages are really short. What surprises me is he starts off by saying, "I'm Darkwing Duck." They left out his "Let's get dangerous" catchphrase for whatever reason. Oop. Now, one thing of note, if you watch the series and you're familiar with the villains and Fowl, who's supposed to be behind this, the evil, whatever evil plot they have. A lot of the villains in this game, aren't members of Fowl. Oh, I found a bonus stage. They're not members of Fowl, which I don't know if they probably didn't really care when they made the game. They probably just needed some plot to string the game together. Quackerjack was not a member. He was just a sometimes independent villain, sometimes to be part of the Fearsome Five. Now this bonus stage is just really a chance to fill up your gas gun and get extra lives. Or there's a big canister of gas. Those are worth, I think the large ones are worth 10 on your energy scale, which I'll show in a second once I get out of this stage. Out of this bonus stage. Now, the thing about the bonus stages, they start you back at either the beginning of the stage or at the checkpoint. It depends on where the bonus stage is located in the stage. Now let me show you this. This is the little menu screen that it's not really a menu, but it's the pause screen. It tells you what kind of gas you have, how much energy it has, and how many lives you have left. And I have 25 on the gas, for Thunder Gas. I really don't like Thunder Gas. I don't really need it for any part of the game. I know the gas is pretty helpful, when you're fighting the bosses, but I prefer the Arrow Gas and the Heavy Gas. And none of the gas types are from the series, unless, he stuck an arrow in his gun maybe at some point. None of these, they're not even gas. They're just, I don't know. But they are very helpful at a few points in the game. The Heavy Gas, especially on the final boss. I notice a lot of the generic villains in the stage are going to be Fowl, Eggman, or variations of them. Let's see. And I'll talk about Quackerjack very briefly when I get to him at the end here. For the most part, this game isn't hard. There's a few rough patches. I think Bushroot stage and the final stage are the toughest. Mostly because they throw a lot more enemies at you than the other stages. And every once in a while you'll encounter these pits or spike traps everywhere. But it's nothing that you really can't get by without some just a little patience. Now another thing, you can use your cape to kind of deflect some of these projectiles. That doesn't work against all of them, but it is handy against these guys with the knives. Because the only way you can hurt them is when they have their cape open. You can't get too close though, or it'll go right through your cape and hurt you. You can also duck down and shoot, which becomes very helpful against those smaller enemies. And you do have infinite bullets or gas or whatever, you know, regular shots, which I don't know what they're supposed to be, but I mean, they are coming out of his gas gun. Ooh, another one up. That's great. And we're here at the final boss. We're here to fight Quacker Jack, and there he is in his all his glory. And Mr. Banana Brain is up at the top, who is his puppet, which isn't alive in the series. It got possessed in one episode by a villain named Paddywhack, but as far as I know, that was it. That's the only time he ever did anything on his own. And these villains don't take too many shots. I think about 16 is average, or somewhere around there. And Quacker Jack's supposed to be like a combination of Toyman and the Joker. And he was pretty cool. I mean, he's crazy. He was always building these really destructive toys. And this is just about over here. One shot will do it, I think. Nope. This is not hard. It's just trying to keep up with him. Oh, there he goes. That stage is over, and I'll probably just do one stage per video. If I really wanted to hurry through them, I could probably fit 2, but the game's short enough as it is. I don't want to cut the Let's Play videos down anymore. And there are points, and the points are good. You still get extra lives for so many. Now, I'll probably do Wolf Duck stage next, which I don't remember him from the series. I don't think he was in the series, but if he was, I've never seen that episode. In fact, I'm kind of surprised how many villains they left out. If you really look at a list of characters, there's a huge, huge character list, and as far as villains go, they left out some big ones like Taurus Bulba, who was like the first villain and I think the last villain in the series. Negaduck, who was another one of the big ones. Monia Pine, who was a recurring villain. I don't know who else. I mean, I think there was some walrus whose name I forget. He was in quite a few, but I guess you were limited on the Super Nintendo. But anyway, I'll do another stage next time, and I'm looking forward to doing this. I love this game. I do wish it was a bit longer. I mean, Mega Man games seem quite longer than this, and they were done by the same company, but oh well. Alright, I will see you guys on Wolf Duck stage next time.